this Sunday. All right, now checking Storm Track 3 meteorologist Katie Melvin.
Well, that same system that's been pretty much controlling our weather is continuing to do so. We've got a big pattern change heading our way, so I've got some good news and some bad news, and we'll start with the good stuff. Well, Storm Prediction Center outlook has been moved out of our region. That basically just means that we aren't anticipating anything severe as we go into the afternoon and evening. It's kind of close to see here, but that green is just 2 hours north between Chicago and St. Louis there. It was over us this time yesterday. Warm front has pretty much been dominating. It lifted a few days ago, and it's been warm outside as a result. Cold front's going to push through and sweep into the next couple of hours. As it does, it's going to bring us the chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. So that's the not so good news for today. Wraparound rain is going to make its way to us by this weekend, so we could see some isolated showers. Not something worth canceling plans over. Check in on temperatures though. Very easy to see that cold front on here. We've got 60s and even the upper 50s throughout the Midwest and even down towards our south. But then if you just travel off to the west to Denver, in the 30s. So it shows you how cool that air is. That's on the way to us. Not seeing anything like that this morning. Upper 50s, low 60s, 60 right now in Carbondale, 62 for Cape Girardeau, 64 over in Piedmont. So although we're tracking rain chances today, you shouldn't have any issues as you're out the door this morning because this is a live look. Let's check in. We've got traffic moving pretty steadily across the region. Lots of cloud cover is hanging around a bit earlier than maybe anticipated. You can still see some sun trying to peek through, but it's going to be a cloudy start to our day. That's going to be hanging around. It's all ahead of that system we're expecting as well. So there's that chance of rain. It really comes in by mid-afternoon, hangs around for the evening. Very unfortunate timing, I know. Winds are out of the south. That is thanks to the warm front, but see how they shift out of the south-southwest? That's thanks to the cold front. By this weekend, they'll be out of the west, so breezy as well. Threat tracker's up because it's going to be gusty, and we're tracking that chance for some rain. Into this weekend, cold front sweeps, and then we feel the effects. So it's going to be about a 20-degree temperature drop. Isolated showers possible, and then into next week, that cool condition to stay with us, and so do some of those clouds. 60s right now across the board. Chance of rain still staying off to our west there. This is by mid-morning. Tracking these 60s and 70s. Wind steady out of the south still. That's still important. By early afternoon, maybe a few isolated showers knocking on our doorstep over in southeastern Missouri. And then that line of showers begins to move through. A narrow line of showers is really the best way to mention this. So it's not something everyone's going to be seeing at once. The line continues to push through. This is by 5. So not needing the rain jacket as maybe you're on the way to work, but on the way home, you may run into some showers. Continuing to push through. Another line possible. Do you see that wind difference? So it's out of the south for most of our region by 7, but then it's moving out of the west later. That's that front. So it moves through, brings us that second line of showers. In that line of showers, there could be some thunderstorms. So not severe storms, but thunder and lightning, and that might be pretty inconvenient for any of those Friday night lights. So it's really important to stay weather aware, at least as far as that goes. Wind steady out of the west for our Saturday. We're tracking those clouds beginning to move in by mid-morning, tracking the 50s and 60s. So this is heat of the day Saturday, and this is what we're tracking now. Upper 50s, low 60s, lots of cloud cover. So I think you'll be okay for any of those local events. As far as this weekend goes, it's just that isolated chance. Peak chance for showers today is going to be mid-afternoon until about 9 p.m. Storm Track 3 app always coming in very handy, especially on days like today, or even as we go into this weekend. We've got some cooler temperatures on the way. It's a bit different. Isolated showers, and then also look at that wind. We've got it out of the west on Saturday in the teens, and then the north Sunday. So if you have any plans this weekend that may be affected by wind speed, just keep that in mind. It's going to be very gusty. As we head into next week, partly cloudy. We have upper 50s, low 60s, and of course, let's take a look